Hello Cancer and welcome to your mid-month reading for June. Today I'm just going to look at the last 2 weeks in June for you Cancerians. Just general messages for Cancer please in the month of June, last 2 weeks in June. Messages for Cancerians please. Messages for Cancerians, last 2 weeks in June. General messages for Cancerians please. Thank you. Okay Cancer, the first card we have for you is the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, Eight of Swords, and the Fool. Oh, it's nice to see you liberating from the Devil energy and the Eight of Swords as well. I like to see that for you Cancerians. Brilliant, lovely. Okay, let's get a Whispers of Love message for Cancerians, please. Message for Cancerians for the last 2 weeks in June, please. Thank you. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. Okay, pop that there. Let's get a Tree of Life message for Cancerians, please. Message for Cancerians for the last 2 weeks of June, please. Thank you. The Hermit. Lovely. I'm going to pop that over here. Okay. Let's get an Archangel Animal card for Cancer, please. Message for Cancerians for the last 2 weeks of June, please. Message for Cancerians, please. Thank you. The Elephant. Open yourself to true abundance. Wow. That's beautiful. Lovely. Okay, and lastly, let's get an Animal Tarot card for Cancerians, please. Message for Cancerians. Sorry, I'm not going to take all those cards. There's about 5 of them. Just one message, please. Just one message, please, for Cancerians for the month of June. Last 2 weeks in June for Cancerians, please. Last 2 weeks in June. I'm going to take this one's pulled out there. Beautiful release. Gorgeous. I think that's very relevant from the Fool as well. So let's start off with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded card. It's generally related to an earth sign, but more so Virgo energy. So maybe Cancer, that you're kind of embodying or being called to embody a grounded, because it's a nurturing card as well, a nurturing presence the last 2 weeks. This card does suggest a really nice, strong connection to the material world. So it's really good for home, finances and well-being. You may be, some of you, maybe a caretaker for others, or maybe the next 2 weeks in June, you're focused on building security. This is a lovely, nurturing energy. This also requires, whenever this card comes up, just be mindful about self-care and not to neglect your own needs if you are supporting other people. But the general kind of feeling on the Queen of Pentacles is about stability and nurturing energy, financial management as well. With the Devil energy here, now the Devil, there may be something in your life that has a grip on you, like a hold or an attachment, like an unhealthy attachment. It could be for some of you an addiction. It could be a self-belief sometimes, or even negative thought patterns. Because the Devil isn't always external. It often points to like an inner bondage, which could be a fear, a guilt, even a self-sabotage as well. And this card challenged you to confront what's keeping you stuck or disempowered as well in the last 2 weeks, especially in areas connected to the Queen of Pentacles, in other words, in money or relationships or caretaking roles. So just kind of be mindful of that as well, because you have got the card of the Eight of Swords as well. And the Eight of Swords is a mental block. So if you're feeling trapped or restricted, but this card reveals that much of that entrapment is in a mental capacity. It's likely that fear or self-doubt is maybe distorting your view of what's really impossible. Sometimes this can be the self-sabotage card is attributed to Gemini. So you may be overthinking a situation or underestimating your ability to break free from a situation as well. So it can be like a mental paralysis, but it can be about self-limiting beliefs, that kind of victim mindset too. So just be mindful of this energy, especially with the devil energy as well. Just be mindful of your negative thought patterns and your negative self-beliefs and that kind of self-sabotage feelings too. However, I feel by the end of June with the Fool here, this is great because I feel that you're breaking free from this restriction and this mindset. This is encouragement to take a leap of faith. The Fool is about new beginnings. It's about trusting the universe and embracing uncertainty with optimism. It's a beginning and a fresh start, but only if you're willing to break free from the devil's hold and remove the blindfold of the Eight of Swords. So this is new journeys, this is liberation and risk-taking freedom. But you have to break free from this unhealthy attachment of negative thinking I'm feeling. And as I say, to kind of remove yourself from this kind of self-entrapment of the Eight of Swords as well. You've got here, practice compassion. Now I'm feeling this compassion is more to do with yourself, especially with the devil energy, the Eight of Swords. So I want you to the next 2 weeks of June to practice compassion on yourself. Be more compassionate about you. I feel that you're probably the type of person that is compassionate towards others and you show compassion towards others, but maybe a little bit too hard on yourself, especially with the Eight of Swords kind of energy here. It's your time to release at the end of the day, Cancer. You've got here the card of release. It's time to release the past and move on to something new. This ending is the first step on the way to a happier future. Absolutely fantastic. Release this energy. Release this kind of feeling of being victimized, or release that self-sabotage, self-doubt energy as well. And it's time to move on from this past and take a leap of faith because you're on the way to a happier future with this card. You've got the Hermit card here as well. So the Hermit card it can be spiritual guidance you're receiving, which may help move you in this new direction. It's the Hermit's a way shower. So it's very much about being enlightened. It's going through that self-reflection, introspection, etc. And again, I feel it's very related to these two energies in the center. So I feel that when you kind of go through this kind of introspection and self-reflection and self-analysis really, and I do feel it's going to really help with patience to come at the other end as well. And look, you've got the Elephant here. Open yourself up to true abundance. The Elephant kind of comes into reading to remind you to keep your frequency high, again, to come out of this energy. And that's, you do this by having more fun, being more joyful, playing in some way, and just having that nice balance as well. There's a feeling here too that there's a real link with this card to Jupiter, and Jupiter is actually in your sign now, Cancer. So Jupiter is very happy in Cancer too. So I think this is going to be, obviously, this is a kind of showing you the way forward. This is the feeling of you stepping into this new energy, stepping into this new life, this new journey. And I think with the help of with the help of Jupiter, the Jupiter is the benefic giving planet, the expansion that it can provide you, the good luck as well. It kind of feels that you're in the feeling of this cosmic abundance. And it's just supporting you. There's a sense of support around this kind of energy as well with the Elephant. But I feel you're at a real crossroads at the moment as I'm doing this reading. You've got the stability of the Queen of Pentacles, but the Devil and the Eight of Swords is just kind of saying that you're confined by your fears or patterns, but these patterns and fears no longer serve you. So you've got to step into the Fool energy because there is light at the end of the tunnel. And it's a reminder that life expands when you take courageous and conscious steps into the unknown as well. And again, like I say, with Jupiter coming into your star sign as well for the next year, or actually is already in your star sign, should I say, this is really good for you, really favourable for you Cancerians out there. So I want you to embrace this new way and let go of this energy, please, Cancer. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Leave comments and let me know how you're getting on. And yeah, hope to see you soon and best of luck for the next 2 weeks.